Hello, beautiful people. So, I just wanted to give you all a behind the scenes of how simple it is to create content, even at the very minimum of about 30 seconds to 60 seconds of content that you're going to be creating throughout the next 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 days, right? So, a lot of you all were asking me behind the scenes, well, how do I edit things and get the subtitles? This is what I use. I am a person that has been able to push out content more efficiently on my PC. Your phone is most likely, for those of you who may not have all the editing software on your PC yet or your Mac. However, you don't really need a lot to edit on your Mac computer, and plus, it's going to require for you to, as a content creator, have some discipline, sit down and actually carve out time for you to edit or for you to collect your content if you have clips or things that you want to incorporate in the editing process. Now, I don't think that in the beginning you need to do a lot of heavy editing because, really and truly, as you go along, you're going to get better at things. So here's a clip that I got from Joe Dispenza. He's within my niche. I'm in personal development, manifestation, spirituality, community, right? All I did was between TikTok, even YouTube, Instagram, Dailymotion, any website that has something that you would like to use in your niche, you have been provided a free tool called Cobalt.tools. It bypasses the firewall where you can actually download the content. When you download it, now it's your job to go back into your editing software to recreate it as a original piece. So anything that you download, once you put music on top of it, once you edit it, once you chop it up, or once you just put like something different on top of it, then when you upload it to YouTube will not flag it as like somebody else's reused content. We do not want to just copy and paste from somebody else's channel. We want to download the clip that we want to use, and then we want to put our own zhuzh on it, right? So right now, if you're looking on the screen, I'm in my editing program called PowerDirector 365. I pay for the subscription monthly, so it's about $23. However, you can buy the PowerDirector, the most current one, I think it's like PowerDirector 23. It goes by the year. And it's going to have a lot of AI stuff in it. I highly suggest that if you're really about editing and doing things in the future, to purchase the actual program instead of paying a monthly subscription for PowerDirector, because for me, I like to use it because I do a lot of content. But if you're just starting out, if you have a PC that you're going to be working on consistently, purchase the editing software and you'll have it for the rest of the year. You can put it on different devices in the future. For those of you who are going to be using your phone, CapCut, the free version of that, will work just fine. And Canva, if you're paying for Canva, or even if you're not paying for Canva, I'm going to direct you guys over to Canva in a minute. But before I do that, just look at my screen here. Somebody asked me, how do you put music behind your clips? Music is really good to put behind your clips. However, they're not necessary. But if you want that to be a part of your ambiance, what I have discovered is that Canva is now asking you to upgrade within their system if you're using AI music, or if you're using a music generator within them. They just changed that over probably in the last month or so, because I use Canva very heavily, and there was a time very shortly ago that you could actually use the Canva music for free and it would not prompt you to upgrade. So we have many things that we can do to still circumvent that. If you would like to have free music, I gave you a link to a free meditation website that all you have to do in your description box is to attribute the credit. You give credit to the person whose creation it is, and then you won't be flagged for using the content. You could actually look up lo-fi music there. So this is where I found this track here, which is from the free website that I provided for you all in the document, the Google document. Just go in the chat and look that. Or if you're watching this on replay or in any other endeavors, just reach out to me personally and say, hey, coach, what was that site that you were talking about? And I'll send it right over to you. All right, so this is the music that I was able to download from the meditation free website, and all I have to do is just give credit to the person who made the actual music. So listen to it. It's really cool. It's like a relaxing lo-fi chill vibe. All right, so we got that. So now that I have this, I'm just going to do all of my editing here in PowerDirector to show you how I do it. So if you look down here where I'm circling around, I have all my clips edited, everything that I need. When I pull the music down onto the timeline, I'm just going to go to the end where this clip is. Bam. I'm going to just watch me on the screen. You'll just see how it works. So when I'm editing, I can't talk and edit. All right, so now we're just gonna make sure this is all in alignment. Actually, you know what we should do then? I'm gonna do an editing class for you all very soon. Within the next, I feel like I should do it tomorrow, but I want to actually kind of get a sense of what you all need. Because the editing class, you see how like right now, I'm fast with editing myself, but a lot of you all don't even know what I'm doing right now. So if you're not used to editing on your PC, it's a skill that I highly recommend that you learn how to do. And I'm definitely going to give you guys a class in it. I'm going to go step by step. I'll break it up in parts and you can go back and rewatch it. But basic editing as a content creator is highly, highly, highly. Please do yourself a service and learn how to just do basic editing. That means like splitting, slicing, and crossfading. Putting in like a fade at the end, or like, you know, things of that nature. Just basic things that you would like to, you know, have your content look polished, okay? So we are here. All right, so I just want to be able to, there we go. So just pay attention to what I'm doing on the screen so that you can kind of see what the back of the house of an editing software like PowerDirector looks like, because I'm going to show you all Canva real quick. I'm just doing some fading for the music, just for listening pleasure, okay? Just fading the music out a little bit. Okay. And now what I would do here is I would do a transition to fade. It's just me being a little extra, but this is what I do. This is my process. So you gotta kind of rock with me for a little bit. All right, so let's just see what the end is.
So if you keep obsessing about your lack,
Okay, actually,
5% is stored in the body. Now the body's been conditioned emotionally.
just rock me for a minute. Let's turn the music off for a minute. I want to make sure that the edit is good. And even when you're doing this on your phone, you're gonna have to kind of like listen and slice things up. But it's all about listening when you're editing. It doesn't matter if you're doing it on your phone or if you're doing it on your PC. And a lot of it you have to concentrate. So if there's a pocket where you want to slice it, just listen to it and then listen to it a couple of times and then just slice it. Just hit the button where you want to slice it, okay? So just look at my cursor here. There's a part where I want to slice it somewhere. So let me just go and see.
Body no longer is a magnet. So now you have very little energy in the brain. In fact, 5% of the energy is in the brain. And 95% is stored in the body. Now the body's been conditioned emotionally.
Period. Okay. Yay, I got it. My trigger finger is very good. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the music. If you look at my cursor here, I'm unlocking the track so that I can now hear the music, but I know that it's too loud. So I'm just going to highlight and I'm going to click edit. And then I'm going to go into, the volume. I know that's the second track. So we're going to pull this all the way down to a whisper. I'm going to pull the audio of him talking up and let's see what we get.
So if you keep obsessing about your lack of finances, your lack of time.
Okay, we're going to pull him up a little bit because we want the music to be faint in the back. I think that's good enough.
So if you keep obsessing about your lack of finances, your lack of time, your lack of energy, and those thoughts.
I don't have this. I need this.
What are the chemicals you're feeding your body? You're taking thought. It's producing a frequency, and that frequency.
Okay, the sound is good. So what I'm going to do here is make sure that this is under 60 seconds. It's 60 seconds and under. It's 6 seconds over. So now I'm going to find a pocket here that I can clip out.
Frequency in the form of chemistry is storing that thought emotionally, right? Keep taking energy from the brain and storing it in the body. If you react to people in your life and you feel anger, frustration, whether it's traffic, the news, whatever it is,
parents,
whatever, you're drawing from.
Found it. Found that little pocket. Watch the screen. See what I'm doing. When I'm editing, I pull down the audio so that I can see, if I stretch it a little bit, I can see where the gap is here. It makes it easier to edit. There's something that they're talking about that I can clip out. So I know from here, this little pocket here to here, I can clip that out. Okay, so we're just gonna go up here to split. Same thing on your phone too. We're going to talk about the phone later, but I had to do it here for you all because I want you all to thrive and I don't want you to feel like you're not able to edit. So let's just see how it sounds and we'll crossfade it if we need to.
Whether it's traffic, the news, whatever it is, this electromagnetic field, you're tapping that resource and you're making chemistry out of it and the field shrinks. So now, by doing that and living in survival, the body no longer is a magnet. So now
we did it. Okay, so it's under a minute. Just taking out those like 8 seconds. Okay, and it blends perfectly.
Anger, frustration, whether it's traffic, the news, whatever it is, this electromagnetic field, you're tapping that resource.
Okay, the music sounds good. Everything is good. Now the last thing, if you look down here, look at my cursor. Look at this. So we have to snip the music to be able to end when the clip is ending. So all you do is you just take your cursor here and you double tap it. And when that screen goes to black, you just bring it to where before it goes to black, a little bit after, right? Go up here to split. Double tap is how you get everything to do what you need it to do. If you had a mouse, it's cool, but I like to be able to double tap because it makes me feel like I'm actually paying attention to what I'm doing. All right. So now this is done. And now we're going to export this. Just do the last ending. I always do the last ending to see what's going on. I actually can put a fade here. So since we're doing like an editing, little crash editing, I'm just extra like that. I like to fade out my videos. So you just pull that fade down and let's just see what the last part of it looks like.
Very little energy in the brain. In fact, 5% of the energy is in the brain. And 95% is stored in the body. Now the body's been conditioned emotionally.
So the fade, we need to close the fade. I'm going to do it from just 20 seconds out, 23 seconds out. All right, let's see how it goes.
And 95% is stored in the body. Now the body's been conditioned emotionally.
Bam, we're good. I check over one last time.
So if you keep obsessing about your news, whatever it is, this electromagnetic field, you're tapping that resource.
So now we're just going to save it as Joe. We're going to do 8-day because I want y'all to know what this is. 8-day editing. Snippet. Snip. All right, and then I save it. Now, here's the thing. If you were to take this into Canva, I'm going to export it. Let's just say that you wanted to add some things to it. We're just going to wait for it to render. Now we're going to go to Canva. And in Canva, Canva's like the GOAT of everything you can do. Now, I told you all in the beginning that Canva now is asking you to pay for music, so I don't want you to have to pay for it. By the end of this challenge, or if you're watching this in the future, or you have any questions for me in the future, if I share this with you, you know, I could share it with anybody right now at this point in my membership. If you come across a snag of sharing, a snag of creating AI music or getting music that's for free, then just know that there are always going to be free websites that you can get relaxing music for. It's actually like big business. So just look up on Google at the very minimum, free, copyright free, lo-fi lounge music. That is the type of music that people like to put in the background of all of their videos, music, videos, things that are off camera, faceless, the girls who be doing the makeup, all those things. It's usually like some type of lo-fi, right? So that is a very popular genre of music. So now that we're in Canva, let's just say that we wanted to do something special with what I did in PowerDirector. You could literally go to Canva and type in mobile. Mobile video is where you're going to be able to create all of your things for short form content, like, you know, shorts like 60 seconds and under. If you're doing TikTok videos, if you're doing reels for Instagram. And remember, this is for people that are working on their computer. PC is my favorite way to go because you can do a lot more. Your phone is restricted, your hands, and then a lot of the times the programs that you all are using on your phone, they are they're condensed. So it's like it takes you a little bit longer to find like the little nooks of where things are hidden. Not saying that you cannot use your phone. Most people are very successful for using their phone. I'm just saying that the easiest way to do this without the least amount of frustration is to just carve out maybe an hour or two out of the week to just create content. So now that you're here with mobile video, we can create a blank creation, or you have a bunch of templates that are already ready for you. The music that you created with AI, if you have an AI app that you're creating music, we'll talk about that later in the challenge. Or on the back end, if you want to reach out to me, Coach Danny, then you can do that. But right now for today, remember, we already have a lo-fi music little snippet that we can use. So you can always upload that. Look at my cursor. You could always go to projects, and then there's going to be a button for you to, a little side button on the left for you to upload. Right now you could upload music, and then you could create a blank mobile video with whatever you want it to be. You could pick so many images from here. You can go to, let's just say you wanted to do moving nature. It's already done for you. And then while it's already done for you, you can do a voiceover over this, or you can upload that the free meditation track, the lo-fi track, over this. What you would do is you would go to uploads and you would upload it. I have a bunch of stuff here right now because I use Canva heavily, but these are things that you can do right now in Canva. Just pick mobile, go to the templates, have an idea. Okay, I want to be able to say something inspirational. I want to be able to show somebody something, and then go from there. We'll do more in depth in the next 3 or 4 days, or in the next tutorial that I'm going to do for you all, where it's going to be strictly Canva. But this is my process. It's either I'm in Canva first, or my first go-to is PowerDirector. And then if I need Canva to add any zhuzh to it, then I'll use Canva second. However, if you don't have PowerDirector, then go to Canva first. Or if you're on your phone, go to CapCut first. Download your pieces of music that you want to use as background through. I'll show you all here. The free version of it is right here. I'll show you right now so that you all can see it on screen. It's called Upbeat Spiritual Meditation. Okay, so yeah, it's Upbeat is the name of the website, but it's meditation music. But you can type in lo-fi. You could type in ambient. You could type in energetic or peaceful or lounge, and it'll give you very relaxing, soothing music. Now, if you want to do some things that are outside of the genre of that, then obviously AI music is the way to go. You can create your own version of whatever type of hype music that you want to do. All right, so this is getting long in the tooth, this recording. So now what I'm going to do is with this recording, I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel as a piece of a short. I'll show you all here. So now that it's exported, it's in my meditations and clips right here. Does Joe 8-day editing snip. This piece right here is going to go on my YouTube channel. As soon as I get off here with you all, I'm going to upload it. And by the way, I want anyone who's gotten this far is I told you all to upload from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you just so happen to upload a little bit later than 3 p.m., I'm not going to nail you to the cross. It's just boundaries of knowing that if you're a content creator, anytime you post after 3 p.m., all the work and effort that you did into doing all of this stuff, there are not that many people online at that time. So for the sake, I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm not doing it right. No, you are. You're going to, be growing throughout the next 7, days or so. But I want you to know the reason why I gave you a time bracket to post is because a lot of people wait to the end of the time. And as a content creator, time is of the essence when you're building a platform. Okay, so if you all are happy with what I've shown you, have a beautiful day wherever you are, and ask me any questions based on this 22-minute tutorial about how I edit my clips. Just a 60-second clip was 22 minutes, and that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. If you get good at it, you can do it in less time than that. You could probably do 3 or 4 short form content clips in the next hour or so. And there is a platform that you can use that will edit your clips for you, but we're trying to make sure that for the sake of starting out that you're not overspending a lot of money. A lot of these programs are asking you to pay for their subscriptions. I'm providing you free tools, and all you have to do is put in a little bit more elbow grease to actually learn how to edit yourself. I think that's a fair trade-off. So I love you all, and we're gonna get to more, but let me know if you are understanding what I'm talking about in this short tutorial.